give it a second in Military Handbook 2010, Military Handbook 210. The transportation tankers units of volume used in tank shipping in barrel 42, 56 and a half, 16 cubic feet and 159 cubic meters. The long ton and 240 pounds is equal to 116 kilograms. The dead weight tons, the total carrying capacity of the tanker expressed in tons of 224 and petroleum tanker and data analysis. 2,000 deadweight tons. Total carrying capacity of a tanker expressed in tons is 2,240 pounds. The cargo deadweight tons. Total deadweight ton minus the weight of the fuel, water, source, crews, other than items necessary for the voyage. Measuring tons cargo capacity expressed in bales units of 4 cubic feet per ton. The weight factor used in the MSC billing purposes. All Navy lube special, all lube oils, all Navy special fuel oils, diesel fuels, jet fuels, JPJ, Ford kerosene, gasoline, motor, and aviation. The units that measure the barrel ton and the barrel metric ton are used for the MSC billing purposes. Voyage turnaround item. The period of time required for a tanker to make one complete round trip to the load port and its discharge port. The tanker requirement. Determine number of the TE. Determine the number of TE-SE-1A tanker equivalents are required to given the task of the following formula. The X equals TQ over C, where X is the number is TE-SE1A1 equivalents required. The T is the peace time required for one complete round trip of 14 knots plus 2 days of loading and 2 days of unloading plus 13% cycle time. T wartime, the time required for one complete round trip for 14 knots plus 2 days of loading and 4 days for unloading and delaying in ports plus 13 cycle units. Quality. Q is a quantity required for per day in long tons. C is a 15,500 ton estimated cargo dead weight tons of T2 as equals to SEA1 tankers. The USAMC tanker data sheet starts out at the type of TIMBT2 TE2SEI T2SEAI T5S12A T5SRM2A Seal Lift class, Columbia class. The speed knots, the dead light tonnage, the tanker equivalents of T2SEA1 freeboard draft loaded payload cargo and barrels at designated draft motor, diesel, and jet. Tanker data. 1. The variables indicated from the draft from the turbulation, summer load line drafts. The U.S. Navy tankers 95% of loaded to provide of expansion of all others 98% loaded. Use of 100 psi planning purposes. Use of Navy design tanker over 75 dead weight are used primarily for movement of crude oil. Design of the tanker: the AO-222, the AO-51, the AO-143, the AO-R1, AO-E1, the T2MB2, BT2, T2SEA1, T5S12A, T5SRM2A. The Sea Lift class is the Colombian class, Montecillo, the Victoria class, the CIO interpreted class, the RCPO anchors and class, the T107-101B. The deadweight tons of 1,000 tons, the draft fully loaded, one load, the cargo capacity pounds, 2 the BBLS's, the number of cargo tanks.